What's up, everybody? It's Josh from the MTG Homebrew Network with another weekly Tiny Brawl, Tiny Leaders League. This week I am playing Acererak, the Archlich. This is a pretty well-known deck in the format. It's a very, very fun deck. Highly recommend playing it. And if you watch this video, I think you'll want to play it because I'm I think I'm 3 games into the league, 3.5 games into the league filming this video, and they've all been incredibly fun. Having a grand old time playing. I won't spoil my results, but I'm having a grand old time playing. This deck is a combo/control deck. It can do 2 things. One, it can do combo things that kill you, and the other thing that it can do is it can do control things that kill you, except slowly. We're going to go over how it does that. We have a deck tech about it, actually, over on the main part of the channel. That'll be linked in the description, as well as how to join the Tiny Leaders Discord and play in the weekly Tiny Brawl. The main crux of the deck, though, is that our sideboard is a brutal control pivot, and our main board is a bunch of more control stuff and also some tutors and rituals to get our combo out fast. We have a lot of lands. We have 22 of them, including MGFCs, and I'm pretty happy with that amount of lands, especially because we're on things like Lake of the Dead. We need a lot of lands. We have the Sequestered Stash here as a utility land. I thought about putting Buried Ruin into... I actually thought Buried Ruin was in here, but it's not. It probably should be, but we also need all of these swamps. Maybe after this league, I'll be swapping Malakir Rebirth for Buried Ruin. Malakir Rebirth is good because people will be killing Acererak in response to his ETB, and this saves us from that happening. However, it doesn't come up as often as I'd like it to, and I often just play as a tapped land turn 1, whereas a Buried Ruin would get back this thing and this thing when they get destroyed. These 2 things right here, Urza's Incubator and Relic of Legends. For those who don't know how the combo works, you reduce Acererak's cost by 2, thus making him 1 mana. Then when you play him in response to his ability, which returns himself to your hand and ventures into the dungeon, you tap him for 1 mana using the Relic of Legends. Relic of Legends makes a black, you play him for 1 black and do it again going through dungeons. One of the dungeons, the Lost Mine of Phandelver, says that when it enters, or when your commander enters and you enter the dungeon, an opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life, and you kill him with that eventually, or sometimes other more niche things that you'll see examples of in the video, but mostly it's, okay, I make my commander go infinite times and I kill you. The one downside of this is you also draw a card as part of this dungeon, so you need to have more cards in your library than your opponent has life total, which some matchups make that difficult. We do have ways to get around that, such as Tiny Bones joins up, making them lose an extra life whenever our commander enters, which more or less mitigates that. The ratio becomes 5 life to 1 card, and it's favorable. You also mill them, which is good. This card's just awesome. It might just go in the main deck in the future. I just love it. I might swap it for Oubliette here as a main deck card. So there's that, and then there's also the fact that you can just go through the Tomb of Annihilation and play your commander as a 5/5 that makes a 2/2 and also get a 4/4 Death Touch. Or just play your commander as a 5/5 that makes a 2/2. One time opponent in this league, you'll see what happens to an opponent when they play Torpor Orb versus me. It's very funny. So I might just put Torpor Orb in the sideboard actually instead of this card, because I think that Torpor Orb would be pretty good in a lot of matchups, more insidiously than you would think. So that's more or less the deck. It's a control/combo deck that makes a lot of mana, uses it to spam cast its commander and do a lot of things, and besides that is playing very typical mono black control and removal cards. You could see a more thorough deck tech over in another video on the MTG Homebrew Network. Let's get into this super fun league. Alright, so we're in game 1. I'm going second because I rolled a 2. We're versus Lagrella, I believe this is. Yeah, Lagrella, so some Bant ETB mid-range control nonsense. I have a fine little 3-lander here. I think I keep this. 2 board wipes against a deck that's probably going to try and go wide to some degree. Opponent leading with Once Upon a Time, grabbing a land. Giver of Ruins, very sad for us. Alright, let's see. Let's just go for the Inquisition of Kozilek. Profane Tutor's a cool draw. Let's see what they're cooking with here. A bunch of freaking lands. Alright, I need to talk to my opponent. How dare you? Dang. Alright, well, I guess you got me. I've been outplayed by opponent. That was amazing. Well, I don't know what we do now. That's some cool knowledge. Getting attacked for 1 by this Giver of Ruins, because, like, yeah, what are they going to protect? They've been Court of Calling, which makes sense. Oh, you got a land. That's hype. I don't know. Let's just suspend this Profane Tutor, and then if that's cool, we'll get out of here. So I'm thinking next turn we just play this Wishclaw Talisman. Like, they have 1 unknown card currently. They're going to be sacrificing that Giver of Ruins. Birthing Ritual is annoying, but we'll get them. Felia. Ooh, baby. Alrighty, so remove a counter from this guy. I realize now that there's a video up, you guys can't see my right-click menus, so it just looks like my mouse is going places, but I'm right-clicking on things. We keep drawing swamps. I kind of love it. We just single target board wipe this Felia so I don't get something else and start doing Ligrella things. Yeah, I think we just single target board wipe. I have another one and enough mana to cast it in 2 turns, so I think that's what we do. Sorry about the dog. Opponent says, here's that windswept heath we saw years ago. And we have Ligrella on the board. And they're going to birth her, I believe. Yep, they're declining, never mind. All right, remove our counter. Put this on the stack. Opponent says I can do it. Let's get the thing. This guy, or do we get Heartless Summoning? And go for the Wishclaw Talisman. Heartless Summoning, do it next. Yeah, let's do the Heartless Summoning. And get Relic of Legends next turn so we can play the Wishclaw Talisman this turn. So, whoop, drag that over there. Shuffled it for us, cool. And we'll draw. Another swamp. There are 22 lands in this deck, so it is what you kind of want to be getting. Let's put this guy in the stack, and then let's put this guy in the stack. When it says it's all good, let's see if they blow us out or if we get there next turn. Ooh, and Wishclaw's getting hit with a Boseiju. That's fine, actually. We'll get a land with a basic land type. So now we're in Dungeon of the Mad Mage mode. They're getting creatures now. This is getting bad for us. I take 3 from Exalted, and they're going to grab something with that Birthing Ritual. I think they're starting to get out of hand. They get an Eternal Witness. That's bad. With the Boseiju back. Fudge. Now we're just hecked. Let's see if they pop this Heartless Summoning right now or not. All right, I guess not. We'll go to our turn. Hilarious. Doesn't hit Boseiju. Let's pretend we don't have this and just do Acererak a few times before they Heartless Summoning and figure out, or hit my Heartless Summoning. Play this swamp. Don't want them to know I have Sequestered Stash just yet. Do I kill their stuff this turn? It takes 5 mana to kill their stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll do this once. See what they do. Alright, let's make Dungeon of the Mad Mage is the one that I want. We'll gain a life. Alright, I think I can actually just keep going in the Dungeon of the Mad Mage for 1 more turn. Oh, they're going to play it in response to Acererak. That's super understandable. Yeah, let me go get my basic land. Alright, so we did it once. Now let's, I think we Thoughtseize and see what they're cooking with and then board wipe them. Alright, cool. They just have 2 more lands. I wonder if do I still lose 2 life? I do. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. I mean, yeah, they're just going to recast Ligrella and do that. But we're just going to get rid of their stuff. Ligrella plus Birthing Ritual. I guess they can pay 5 mana, get something. But here we go. Hopefully there's nothing game-breaking. Plagon. Drawing a card. That's pretty good. Alright. LOL. I mean, yeah, right? We're here to do 2 things, and that's kill their stuff and win the game. Let's deluge for 3 on a single creature. So 3 for deluge. 1, 2, 3 for Acererak, and that scries 1. Doesn't really matter if I play this or not. I should play this though, just in case. So we'll do it. I'll play Deluge, pay 3 life, and then we'll play Acererak, and we'll scry 1. Put them back in my hand. View top 1 card of my library. We're gonna move that to the bottom. We don't need any more lands right now. We have plenty. All right, let's see what they got. Fudge. That's a really good hit for them. 2 creatures for Birthing Ritual. Are you kidding me? And like removal resilience. Very sad. Very sad as they attack me for 1 with their Temple Garden. And they're getting, oh, so bad for us. Discard 1 of their lands and get a good creature. Oh, they're discarding Gilded Drake. That's also a bad card against this matchup, so that makes sense. We're getting drowned in value. Yep. Bad times for us. And eliminate for that Uro, I guess. Alright, well, let's just keep on trucking through our scry a bunch through our library dungeon. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with the treasure. So we'll make a treasure. 2, 3, and create treasure token and put them back. And then 1, 2, 3, scry 2. Oh, there's the entire combo right there. Look at that. I want them in a different order though. All right, cool. Feels great. We're back in it, everybody. We're here again. Then I can't do that last one, but I can make 2 skeletons to block for a turn, and then I can go to the Mad Wizard's Lair and get my stuff going. Do I make 2 skeletons or hold up eliminate? I mean, they're gonna play Uro and then replay Uro next turn, so it doesn't really matter if I'm just trying to win. Interesting decisions. 3 damage to the 2 skeletons. I think I want the 2 skeletons just to get deeper in. No, because if I just play Acererak, then I can get to the next card. So Acererak for 3, 3 for the thing, or Acererak for 2, because I go 3 for, yeah. This is a difficult decision. I don't think really that matters that much. Let's just make 2 skeletons to block, and then I can pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Yeah, let's just do that, and we'll pass. I think there's a world where I eliminate this guy, the Formidable Speaker, and yeah, they have Uro. Double Uro me, do it. Oh, just kidding, no land. I'm tapping here. Oh, I see. Okay, they tapped wrong, so they're doing it that way. I see. And then they have double Uro. It jumps for a little bit if this doesn't work. They've seen like their entire deck at this point. If they have something that can stop me, they're gonna get it. Ooh, Nadu things. Alrighty, let's just do it, right? That's what we're here to do. Cast Acererak and chew bubblegum. We'll have it named Zombie, right? Acererak is a zombie. He's also a wizard. Let's just say wizard. That's cooler. I used to have mono black wizards casual deck with Acererak as commander. Now it's Fan Daniel. He's just way better. All right, let's do the plan. Execute plan, and we'll scry 3. It's still the same cards. Let's move this to the bottom. Keep that for Uro, and then put them back, and then do this, and then have this target our deck. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. And then cast this for free. I have more cards in the library than you have life, so I can just go through yeah. Nah, it's good. We can just end it. GG. Opponent asking if I wanted to play out the combo there, but it was actually close. They almost gained more life than I had cards in the library. So what the heck are they gonna do to stop me? That's the question. They're gonna play counter spells, so we have to play Defense Grid probably. Thorn of Amethyst probably. And do I want to? I might pivot that later. I don't think I need to go quite hard enough into Imps of Mischief. I do want Dreams of Steel and Oil to hit their Titan and some of the creatures that just rub me in their hand. What's not good against them? That's the question here. Let's get rid of the Innocent Blood. They're going to have a lot of things like that. A lot of little dudes. It seems like that's not going to be very great. Interesting with Duress. They are very creature heavy. I actually don't even think I want this. Probably just gonna bring in stacks pieces. Defense Grid's fine, but yeah, I'm gonna keep Duress just because I want to know what's in their hand. Maybe just get rid of a bad tutor here, or a bursty mana spell like Rain of Filth, perhaps. Yeah, let's ditch this guy. Speed's not necessarily the name of the game, and let's get it going. We are on the play again. No, the draw. That's what we are. The draw. 1 land, 2 lands, Bubbling Muck, which is hype for later with the Urborg, a Hymn to Torak, and Kozilek for like big time disruption. I think this is fine. We don't have a tutor, but I think that'll be okay. We will find one. Our deck has a lot of them. Oh my god, opponent is living the dream. The absolute dream with Once Upon a Time. And a dork. Oof, I don't have a way to hit that dork, which stinks for me. Alright, let's go with this guy and this guy. Let's see what they're working with. Much better cards this time. Much better cards this time. A Ponder and an Uro are the 2 things that I want to hit. Let's get that. Let's save that. I'll get Uro. Let's keep that Uro out for later. I'm like almost tempted to hit the Ponder, and then pass. But they're gonna play the Badger Mole Club in the turn. They're not gonna play the Ponder. Maybe I should have hit. See, yeah, there's the Badger Mole Club. I was thinking of hitting. So if I had hit the Badger Mole Cub, right, they would play the Ponder and they'd get cards. And if I had hit the Ponder, you know, they might have played the Uro. So I think it was best to hit the Uro and then hope that Hymn to Torak hits. Nope, just kidding. They got to land. Yeah, silly me. That's okay. We'll get them with the Hymn to Torak. Wait a minute. They went 1, 2. Oh, I see. The Flooded Strand is tapped because it got sacrificed for the Tropical Island. I see what happened here. Silly me. Either way, I think it was still good to take that Uro now, especially because I can exile it when they recast it now, which is super hype. All right, let's go Borg. You don't know why I played that. Let's not play that. Let's play this instead. Fuck that. As they say, you know. Let's go. Yeah, that's him. I'm not super pressured by what's on the board right now, so cool. Oh, nice job, Hymn to Torak. Very nice job, Hymn to Torak. We love you. My hero. We're cracking Strand in our upkeep. Now I'm gonna get them to play the Uro, then I'll exile the Uro, and then hopefully they just got nothing going on for a bit and we can get into our shenanigans. You know, doing all this to fling their graveyard like we did does let them play the Uro from the graveyard, but you know, they're gonna play that later anyway. So we just want them to play it once instead of a bazillion times. Where's our board wipes at? Taking 3 from an Exalted Cub. They're popping off, honestly. I mean, let's just play the Urborg now. They know about it. They don't have the fetch land to tap for mana anymore. Let's do our Destiny, exiling Uro and taking, what is this, 3 damage? Yeah, 3 damage no matter what, whether it's alone or together. Ow, my bones. 3 damage. Opponent playing Lagrella, doing the Badger Mole Cub thing, living the dream, as they say. Ooh, Dreams of Steel and Oil is a great card. I think we are collectively brutal to them this turn. Look at their hand, see what they're working with, or kill Nomad's Encore. If we kill Nomad's Encore and then exile stuff from their hand with the dreams, we can discard this and also look at their hand again, see what they're working with first. I got rid of their Force and Negation. How many more sideboard cards for can they really have? 2 cards in hand. Let's do that. I want to save the Bubbling Muck because like that can be really good for a bursty turn with Acererak. Let's play this, discarding this as an additional cost. And we're gonna hit, do I want the Exalted thing actually? Let's hit that. They're exiling my graveyard, very sad. And then they have a creature, that's cool. I kill their Exalted thing, just taking a little bit of annoying pressure off, I think. And then let's Dreams them, hit the Hierarch. Yep. Next turn we'll just play Acererak and start scrying. I wanted to hit the Nomads, but I think the odds that I get a board wipe for them are higher than not, and like a single kill spell, you know. And I don't want them to have mana. So, oh, that's hype. That's huge. So what's that's 5 mana for the whole thing? I can do that and have 1 mana left over. I mean, yeah, right? So you have Bubbling Muck, I have 1 left over. It's on this. I spelled all wrong. I'm so good at this game. So we're gonna search our library for a card, put it on top, and then targeting me. But obviously targeting me, you know. I can't wait till they unban Imperial Seal and I can cut that card, but that's a pretty hype rip off the top use for that card. We're going to get Heartless Summoning because I think spam casting Acererak is going to get us to the answer faster. We'll play this face down, I think is the way to do it, and then shuffle our deck, then put it on top, and then draw, lose 3. Very hype. We have a mana floating, have this thing. We can go Wishclaw Talisman, next turn is Wishclaw Talisman plus, I think it's not enough mana, so I think we gotta play Wishclaw Talisman this turn, sadly, which leaves us open to it, but, you know. And then, if that's cool, we're gonna pass and leave that mana floating in the cold, that lonely mana. Left us stranded on base. Let's see what opponent can do about this. Ow. Alrighty. Alright, let's play Heartless Summoning. Let's, I can't quite, if I give them the Wishclaw Talisman, should I have given them the Wishclaw Talisman and then 1, 2, 3 of the thing? No, I don't have enough mana no matter what. I mean, that's fine. Is there a dungeon we can go into that does something? Mad Mage gains us a life. That could save us here. But then we lose 5 cards to their... That's still fine. Or Fandelver scries us 1 immediately. Now let's go to the Mad Mage and gain a life, I think is the move. Just get working through that. Well, hold on. Let me look at the Fandelver one because I can get pretty far into it. 1/1 immediately. And the life gain as well. That's the one we're gonna do. Okay, so we're gonna scry 1. View top 1 card. What the hell? The window's really small. We'll try that again. Retype it just in case that was the issue. I'm gonna move that to the bottom. Yeah, I want some hand destruction on the top. That's what I want for next turn. And then we're gonna do it again. Make a goblin, and then do it again. The goblin's dead. I'm a silly Billy. There's a Heartless Summoning. I should have made a treasure token. I'm so dumb. That's okay. I forgot it was Heartless Summoning. Then we'll make opponent lose a life and I gain a life. The Dark Pool. So, and we'll wait for opponent to lose a life, I guess. Oh, my bad, I didn't see. Alright, let's see if I'm dead. So if I had gotten a treasure, I would have drawn a card. So whatever card I've seen this turn would be a card in my hand already. Disruptor Flute, no. Curses. They've named Wishclaw Talisman. They figured it out. Darn. Because if they so if they had named Acererak and I draw another Heartless Summoning, it would have been fine. Yeah, but damn it, that was correct. That's so sad. I hate when an opponent is smarter than me. Oh, that's ironic. A Toxic Deluge with 3 life. Can I gain another life from this turn? I think I can. But then I don't have enough mana for Toxic Deluge, right? Because I go draw a card, scry 1, treasure token, gain a life, 2 mana left over. I guess I survive at 1. Dang. Alright, this is like the worst of all time. Do I go to the other one and get a 4/4? Like panic 4/4 here? Or do I YOLO swag this profane tutor and then go draw cards, scry 1, treasure token, gain a life, go to 1, hope to get something that's useful? I think that's what we do, right? We're a combo deck. We're not in control deck mode yet. Let me think about this, because if I go to let's just take a look at no, that's the wrong one. Boop. Tomb of Annihilation. Let's see. Each player loses 2 life unless they discard Toxic Deluge or discard a card, sacrifice on get the 4. Player loses 2 life and they sacrifice an artifact. Each player loses 2 life. Alright, so I can go that and lose a life, go to 2, and then discard a card, sacrifice an artifact, a creature which I don't have, and a land right there which is already tapped, and then make Acererak the Death God. But then they just get removal and kill me. No, I think it's still better not to do that. Just looking at all my options before I die, probably. Then I will let's just Hail Mary it, and just try to see as many cards as possible. And let's go to the Temple of Dumathion and draw a card. Put that back. This is gone, but we'll put it back in a second because I think I'm just gonna let me think about this. If I go to the Temple of the Mad Mage, I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms in. View related cards. There we go. Thinking. Right, 1. I gained a life. That's just good. That means, yeah, that's the one we're gonna do. It lets me scry more. Lets me see the most cards. Alright, so we're in the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. That gains life. Yeah. I drew the card from the Temple of... Hold on. Did I do the wrong... Yeah, I was like, did I do the wrong ending to the dungeon? But no. That would be something I would do. Dungeons are so confusing. Opponent and I trying to remember what's happened in the dungeon. Alright, so we're going to gain life. This guy goes back to my hand. Then we're going to scry 1 to the bottom. Not something that helps me. Then we're going to create treasure token. Then we're going to scry 2 lands, want them on the bottom. Then we're going to crack this treasure and make 2 skeletons because I don't want to exile the thing forever. 2 skeletons. 2 skeletons die. Buy skeletons. And then play my land and scry 3. None of those help me. So we'll move to the bottom of the library in random order. Alright, well, maybe I live another turn. I gained a life. Ow, ow. Jeez. Alright, let's see what they have to stop me in their hand, probably. I've ripped Long Goodbye. That's actually incredibly helpful. Let's do it one more time and draw 3 and reveal it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, amazing. That solves all our problems. We did it. We freaking got there. Alright, so we'll get the Case of the Stash Skeleton. We'll make a 2/1 skeleton token. Heartless Summoning kills a 2/1 skeleton token. Case is solved. Instantly solved the case. I'm so goddamn good at detective work, everybody. We'll crack the case. Oh, case is solved at the end step? I didn't even know that case is solved at the end step. So I can't crack this until the end step? I had no freaking idea. Nowhere on the card does it say that. Oh my gosh, it does say that. That's so silly. Alright, never mind. So I guess I can't pay 2 mana to solve it because it's not solved. Darn it. Alright, well, next turn, I guess. We're learning so many things today. Alright, let's get ourselves out of this mess somehow, I think. I think we should go back to the plan where we kill this thing. They're gonna cast a Veil of Summer in response. No. Yeah. Hexproof Beats can't be countered. They got me there. That's the card they had in their hand to fuck me up. We figured it out, everybody. Alright, well, crud. I think if we go to the Dungeon of the Mad Mage, we gain a life. We're still dead. We scry. We make a treasure. We use the treasure. We scry. So we're dead if we do the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. We have to go to Tomb of Annihilation now. Just kidding. Just kidding. Instantly killing myself. No, I would die immediately in the first room because it says each player loses a life. We are going to gain a life and then replay it and scry 1. I think I'm still dead no matter what here. And then we'll do that, save ourselves, and then maybe we'll survive. Oh, great, Thoughtseize. I can't wait to cast Thoughtseize. No. Actually, do we keep the Sig Ceremony on top? 2 to solve our case. And then 1, 2, 3 for the Sig ceremony. No. It's answer or bust. This is wild. Oh no! Dang. Okay, we're cooked. Attached. Oh, we're so cooked. Crud. Alright, there's still hope. There's still a chance though. We could still get there. You never know. That was not helpful in getting there. Alright, we're stuck in the Runestone Caverns is where we can go. So we could get 2 cards. Oh, this has been in here the whole time. We'll do the Runestone Caverns and Hail Mary it. I need to pay 3 for Acererak. Well, I wish I hadn't played my land for turn. That stinks. Yeah, I mean, like, we could still get there. We'll play this. This is Exile Forever. Play Acererak and scry 3. This is wild. None of these help. And then, last chance, if it's not in the Mad Wizard's Lair reveal, we lose. 1, 2, 3. Well, is it Dark Ritual? I guess we keep going. Oh wait, so if I gain 1 life, scry 1, make Ligrella not attack, I'm at 2, and I go to 3, and then I can... No, I still lose. Alright, I don't think the Dark Ritual saves me. Good game. Wild. My Goblin ain't gonna do shit. Yeah. Make my hand, make a treasure token, add a counter green, and let's pass it. There's 0 to Johnny. Made yet another cat. I'm gonna start beating my face in exponentially with these cats. Alright. Well, that's not the worst. You know, we take those. I think we give a cat -4, -0, yeah. Probably. -4 on the cat. Not the +1/+1 counters, so they know. And then Sarah goes back. And then let's just draw a card right now. See what we can get. That's helpful. Getting their second Surveil land, maybe? Do they have a second Surveil land? I wonder if they're on Wild the Coddle with all this cat stuff. I feel like having, like, no, just the Steam events. I feel like having a cat sub-theme with Ocelot Pride and Ajani and decks that contain red and white is kind of good. Wild the Coddle just also kind of plays into it with decks that just want all these lands anyway. 3/3 is good. And they probably have higher card quality of non-creature spells in Mr. Fantastic. Foothills. They have 0 to Johnny. Made a cat. They're in Comcat. 2. Alright, deck, give me the stuff. Is that the stuff? No, there's no artifacts in my grave. But that could be the stuff one day. Maybe one day that'll be the stuff. I think we just go to the ye old dungeon of ye old Mad Magerino. Do we Bubbling Muck? Try to draw a land. Do we wait? Bubbling Muck is 3 extra mana. That's a lot, but that's only 1 extra cast of Acererak. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Let's just keep going into the old Fandelver. The Mad Mage is better when you got some longevity on you, but I ain't got no longevity. I'm gonna die soon, so I need these cards to win the game. We will make a 1/1, block some damage, and pass. They're fetching. There's the other Surveil land. I see. They're probably not on Wild the Coddle. Their card quality of non-creature spells is probably too demanding for a vanilla 3/3 effectively. Oh, good. They've been to Flage. That's so good for me. Am I dead? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I'm not dead. I'm close to it. 2 turns away from it. We'll get there. I believe in our deck. We have a Delta. They're fetching. Flage gonna kill my Goblin. Bye, Goblin. I'm assuming. Could just be me. I don't know what they're plotting. Opponent definitely has some grand machinations. Oh, right. That's the grand machination. Kill me by zeroing a Johnny. Well, I take 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I go to 2. And then I go to 1 from this. All right. We are gamers. We're fucking gamers now, baby. Let's do it. It's a swamp. That's not the worst thing ever. All right. I believe in us and our ability to get there. We're gonna get it off of this Temple of Dumathion, or however you pronounce it. So if I Bubbling Muck and then Relic of Legends, then I can Acererak, 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 Acererak. Yeah, let's do it. It's now or never. All right, well, it's never. It's not happening. Darn it. All right, crud. I didn't want to duress because, you know, I needed the mana, but maybe I should have duressed. Now I can 1, 2, 3 for the Relic, and then 4, 5, 6. That's 3 Acereraks. So I can go 1, 2, leaving 2 mana left over and hope that it's Urza's Incubator, which won't get there. Or I can Acererak now. I need to play the Relic this turn anyway. Alright, whatever. Math is for babies. And And I did it wrong anyway. I forgot this also taps for mana. We're fine. 1, 2. Let's play a Acererak, tap, and a green. Get this here. Oh, yeah, right. I paid one too little. My bad. I just can't count. This guy adds a black. I put him back. I was thinking like 2 mana because I make a mana from him, but he does cost an initial 1 up front. We're going to give this -4, -0. Then we'll go here. We'll crack this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll spend 3, 2, 3. We'll replay a Acererak, tap, add a black. Oops. Add a black. Go to the Temple of Demathion and draw exactly Urza's Incubator. Good game. Unfortunate. GG. All right, what do I do here? I think I do bring in just more stuff for their stuff. Don't play. What was that? No, it's on Relic of Legends. It says tap an untapped legendary creature you control. Add 1 mana of any color, and it's on the relic itself. So if you Disruptor Flute Relic of Legends, it stops the whole thing. Opponent asking about Relic of Legends for their Disruptor Flute. I'm assuming it makes sense. What do I want to add in here? I think I just want to see their hand more. Yeah. And then let's take out some stuff that doesn't do too much against them. Let's get rid of Oubliette, Meathook Massacre, Board Wipes, probably Toxic Deluge. Where's that Toxic Deluge guy? Or do I want to keep that and get rid? No, let's 4 swaps is a lot. So let's just Dead of Winter. And Innocent Blood is bad against a Johnny, one of their many creatures. I think we're good there with 49. Let's start it up. I don't know if this is my first or second match because I had to pause my first match in the middle of things, so I can't really comment on how I'm doing so far in this league. This is nebulously maybe my first match. We'll keep it. It's got stuff to do. We're going first. We'll be able to get this Profane Tutor off. I don't want to mulligan too much. Maybe I should mulligan here, but I typed keep in chat already, so we're gonna do it. Do I play this? Yeah, I doubt there's gonna gun to instant speed remove Acererak. So we'll just do that. Surveil land from opponent. Another swamp from us, making me regret my Malakir Meyer decisions. Opponent playing Torpor Orb. That's very good against me. All right, new plan. We're a control deck now. Let's go swamp. Do I just play Acererak as a 5/5 and start attacking? Yeah, that's what we do. All right, so this is going to get us like a hand hate piece now, I think. So like this is like the backup plan of this deck. What's supposed to happen is we go to the Tomb of Annihilation and make this happen. But when opponents play a Torpor Orb effect, we just play Acererak, you know. Uro, they have Uro. I'm gonna get Strategic Betrayal probably to stop this Uro. Remove a counter, put it on the stack, then find Strategic Betrayal. There we go. Oh, I almost hit the end turn button. Let's play this. We can protect it with Imp's Mischief if we have to. Then exile everything. Heck yeah. And we'll attack. We have an Imp's Mischief to protect Acererak. Attacks for each opponent, you create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. So we'll do that and pass it up. All creatures gain protection from black. Yikes. Okay, that's bad for us, you know. That's not good. It's gonna keep playing swamps. I'm gonna be able to cast Acererak forever, baby. Make a zombie. And their lightning bolt. Do I stop this? Give me the 7. And hit the bolt, that'll put him to 6 with the 4 from 9. Yeah, I think I respond and just send it back to them. I'm like pushing damage now. So yeah, there we go. GG. GG. I think we go again. That's like what the backup plan of the deck is supposed to be, which is also pretty strong. I've been considering running Torpor Orb in my own sideboard for like matchups like Rocco, but then like those decks have better creatures than me, even with Acererak. So 6 lands and a Thorn of Amethyst. We're gonna mulligan that, even though that's hilarious. This is so much better. I'm gonna move this to the bottom. Keep 6. I love that opponent also makes a priority token, so I can clone it. I think we're gonna once again start off with this, then that, then this. Oh, Tamiyo, that's bad for us. Opponent says, unless you want to slaughter pact it. Real. I don't want to slaughter pact it, in fact. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Don't actually think I want to slam this Thorn of Amethyst too fast. Hit me for 0. Ow. Make a clue. Let's go him. Make them discard 2 cards at random. Let's see if they respond by cracking clue. They do not respond by cracking clue. They have a land and Urza's Bauble. That's hype. There goes their on curve draw for Mr. Fantastic, hopefully. And then we play after that Sig Ceremony and try to go from there. Flooded Strand, hit me in the face, make a clue, pass. That's interesting. Don't want to play Mr. Fantastic with no draw, huh? All right, I think we just run the Sig Ceremony out here because we drew Heartless Summoning. And let's It's gonna eat some removal, I'm sure. Fetch in response. Oof, yeah, they got me. Cleave to wash away. No, my next turn I can go Heartless Summoning Thorn of Amethyst. Uro again. That guy, he's coming back. Don't have a land, don't have a land, don't have a land. Darn it, that's a land with the right colors too. So they have blue, blue, green. They're missing one green. All right, they've recovered all their life from their fetch lands too. All right, well, yeah. I think I just don't actually play the Thorn yet and I just dig more. All right, they pass on Heartless Summoning. I'm not under life total pressure right now, so I'm gonna go to the Mad Mage, gain a life. And then we'll do it again and go to the dungeon level. That does not help me right now. All right, opponent, blow me out. I know you're gonna cast that Uro and freaking kill me. Just do it. Get probe me. No. Well, you already know I have Acererak. Do you really want to see the rest of my hand? Now that I know I have Thorn, that stinks. They're gonna play around it. And I cast Mr. Awesome. Awesome dude. They've drawn a card. They can't quite flip the Tamiyo yet, which is cool. Oh, they can, right? That's their second card. Third card from the Get Probe. They got it. Yeah, put a card back. Oh, they're up-ticking, not down-ticking. We love that. Okay, cool. We'll get Sequestered Sesh is a great card to have right now. Let's keep on trucking through our dungeon. Make a treasure token. And then we'll keep on going, you know? Alright, so we've doing that, but they have a response. Swords to Plowshares on Acererak with the Scry 2 on the stack is something I can't do anything about. And now I'll Scry 2. Right, that's how that works. Let me just double check and make sure that's how that works. When he enters and attacks. Yeah, so the trigger's still in the stack, so I still Scry 2. You don't want either of these. Okay, well that stinks. That's big stinky sad. Guess I play 3 for him now. And then I guess we just make 2 skeletons that die. They really choked me on that, but I need to keep progressing and scrying more. It's more important than exiling too. That was very smart timing from my opponent. So, yeah. Do I treasure to scry 3? I think so. And we'll Toxic Deluge. That's helpful. For Anoint with Affliction. That's helpful. Dreams of Steel and Oil. Those are all helpful. Huh. I think we move the Deluge to the bottom. Keep those 2 on top. Heartless Summoning. Yeah, opponent asked what happened to the 2/1/1s. They instantly died. Yeah. And also I'm at 6. I must have forgot to add a counter at some point in there too. Because it should be at the Scry 3 mode, which is 6, not 5. This thing is so much easier to track in paper when you can just put a little guy on the dungeon, move them around. But opponents being very courteous and graceful and helpful, which is great. They get their swords again, so I'm like super turbo cooked. Just kidding. Not Swords to Plowshares. Wash away, and that's even worse for me, actually. I've been Lightning Helixed so that they can draw a card. Yep, they're drawn. I keep saying yep, but they can hear me. They cannot hear me. All right, we're gonna play Swamp. Hidden with the Dreams. Mental misstep on the Dreams. Very sad that would happen to me. Okay, fine. I should have done the Thorn first, but only wanted to pay 1 mana for it. Let's play the Thorn now. There's the counter spell. Yep, there it goes. All right, we'll play Acererak, and we'll go to the last mode. So it goes back to our hand. 1, 2, 3. We draw these 3 and reveal them. I'm gonna cast this Eliminate, I think, without paying its mana cost, hitting Mr. Fantastic. We're gonna hit the, actually hold on, I put it back because I have to pick a target. It is gonna be Mr. Fantastic. I don't want to hit the Tamiyo. It's fine, the Tamiyo is fine. But we're gonna go Acererak again, set it back to 1, gain a life, and then put him back, and then Acererak again, and set it to 2, and scry 1. Oops, wrong one. Hit the wrong button. I mean, that does it. I guess we'll keep it. All right, they're gonna Uro me, it's gonna hurt. I'm gonna attempt to stop them. Dash Monkey, though. What? Oh, pain, suffering, death. Darn it. Opponent says that could stay exiled. Yeah, they got me. That could stay exiled for sure. Upticked Tamiyo and passed. Oh man, that was so sad. That was top 10 saddest moments. Top 10 anime deaths for sure. Right there. Just absolutely tragic. Oh, that was well done by opponent. That was freaking awesome. Okay, let's go to the Goblin Bazaar. Make a treasure token. Put him back. Go to lost level. Oh, just kidding. He's been mana drained. He stays exiled. He costs 5 mana now. So I guess we'll I mean, I'm nothing if not a guy who just keeps pushing. So we're gonna keep going. We'll scry 2. Case of the Stash Skeleton does it. Inquisition of Kozilek protects it. Yeah, I think we just... the problem is they have Ragavan. Do I want to like Rain of Filth myself to stop Ragavan from killing me? I think we got a bottom. Well, hold on. They're not going to cast Case of the Stash Skeleton, are they? They probably would. So if I go Rain of Filth, and then Rain of Filth gets me 2 lands down to cast my Anoint, then I have on my turn 1, 2 for the case, crack it, 3 to protect me, which I can... No, we're just going to put them at the bottom. I don't think it's a winning play to keep this case. I don't want to keep going in the dungeon either, because I want to use the exile the top 2, play him this turn, effect next turn on my turn, so we just gotta let Ragavan hit. Yep, there's a Ragavan. Ragavan's so good against this deck when I can't kill it, or don't want to kill it, I guess. I guess opponent drew a good card because they've been thinking about it for a bit. That's not good for me. The Lost and the Damned certainly qualifies as a good card. They've returned Mana Drain. Not too worried about that. I have Collective Brutality. They get a Swamp. Look at me go. All right, this is it. This is a window that we could get there. Let's see what we get. This is a window that we could get there. Okay, let's cook. Let's start with Brutality. Don't even need to tell them to look at their hand. It's been mana drained. Okay, so they had the mana drain gone, which is what the Brutality was going to do anyway. Opponent correctly sussed that out and they played it. Let's Toil and Trouble, or Bubbling Muck. Oh, wrong one. Bubbling Muck. It's hard to see which tiny piece of black 1 mana, vaguely similarly shaped thing. So this goes away. We have Bubbling Muck active. We'll go leave a black floating and play Acererak. We'll add a counter green and we'll go to the Runestone Caverns. Great cards, both of these. I think I want them both. If I play Defense Grid and that leaves me with this much mana open, get rid of that Uro. So I think I definitely want to play both of these cards. So 1, 2, and then I can go dungeon. Yeah, okay. Easy mode. Start with Defense Grid. We're going to play that. Opponent disconnected. We'll wait. We'll wait for them to come back for the Defense Grid. Nope, they're back. Defense Grid is fine. We'll target this, exile their graveyard, and then we'll play the Acererak, add a counter, put them back in our hands, scry 3. I don't want any of these. That Bogger Trawler would have been great if we didn't already have the strategic trail, so I have another mana floating from that, right? They tapped a swamp, right? Hold on. Yeah, so I have an extra mana floating. I'm gonna go down 1. Oops, there you go. Sorry, every time I hit shift, it turns on the push to talk, so that's why you hear me sometimes. Down 1 and cast Acererak. This goes to 7. We'll do this. I guess we get this for free. That does nothing. Go down our last one. Bring this back to 1. 18. This goes back. We'll go down 1. I really enjoy this stuff, but this is probably really boring for my opponent. Let's try 1. That's pretty not what we're looking for. And then we'll use our last one. Recast, make a treasure token, and then we'll scry 2 and try to put something on top for the Ragavan. So it should be at 4 now. There we go. And we'll scry 2. I don't want either of these on top though. Well, one of them is not the worst, you know. We'll put this at the bottom and keep that one on top. Let the Ragavan have that, I guess. I'm probably getting close to my Relic of Legends or my answers, so I want to save them and stop stuff happening. They're making a 3/3 to punch me to death with. I'm going to have to use this Anointed Affliction on a 3/3, probably. Yeah, Shadow Spear does not help them at all. Opponent's in a very good position right now, despite all the stuff that I have. So I'm hearing like what sounds like shuffling sounds from opponents. I'm like, I wonder if they have literal physical paper cards that they're shuffling while they think, if which case that's genius and I have to start doing that. That's so smart. Oh my god, I had Flage. No, no, no. Ow. They're gonna dash me with Ragavan and get my land that I put on top. Okay. Am I cooked? Am I cooked? I have 1 turn left to win. Alright. Nothing goes down in my upkeep. Opponent is effectively tapped out, so this Instant Mischief does nothing because of Defense Grid. Let's play a swamp. I put Fielded or Lake Lid in the bottom, so there's no better land than swamp. And I guess we just go best we can. And remember to tick up our dungeon properly and keep track of everything. Okay, green. Oh, opponent's responding with Boseiju, I'm guessing. Let's see what opponent does here. They know I have Rain of Filth because I made a boo-boo. So, are you holding for something? Or, oh, I see. Their opponent's saying they're F6. I thought they were holding priority. Okay, so we can add a counter green and go to number 5, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Runestone Caverns. exile the top 2. All right, we got there. Let's 1, 2, 3, play Grim Tutor, and then we'll lose 3 life. Grab this relic, go 1, 2, 3, cast relic, and then do the thing, and then I'll finish the Dungeon of the Mad Mage and do the... Oh, we're gonna bestage you in response. Hey, cast of Acererak. All right, opponent got me. Darn it. Let me think. Spell with a single target. So Imp's Mischief doesn't hit it either. I can Rain of Filth. I can get it back next turn. It's not the end of the world, actually. And this will take me to Scry 3 mode. All right, so I'll add a black in response, and then this can die. We'll get this swamp. We'll put it like this because I don't want to fucking make the thing expand. And then Acererak goes back to my hand, and I add the counter here, and I will Scry 3, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looking at this dungeon is hard for me with my dyslexia. I don't think any of these help. Yeah, cool. Let's do this and play Acererak again. We'll draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's play this Curse of the Stash Skeleton, I think. Am I dead if I lose any more life? Yeah, I can't Thoughtseize. And we're gonna make a skeleton. The skeleton instantly dies. And then my case will get solved later. Good for me. Go me. I have the Sequestered Stash, so I can still get out of this. I could also still draw Buried Ruin, which would be even better. Let me gain a life, I think is the move. Wait, no. Remove this guy. Let me look at the other dungeons. I think it's the Phandelver one, right? Scry 1, make a red life, you gain a life. So let me think. 16 cards left in my deck. They have 21 life. 10 things in the graveyard. So I don't think I can actually win with the combo anymore because of that. So I've drawn too many cards with the Mad Mage. I go to Phandelver because I draw a card every time I do that, which means, and I have to mill 4 for the Sequestered Stash, meaning 12 cards left in life. They have 21. So that means I should go to the Tomb of Annihilation and not bother with Sequestered Stash and just try to kill them the old-fashioned way, I think is what this means. So I didn't get there this turn. So yeah, we're going to go to the Tomb of Annihilation. Yeah, it's what we got to do. And then we'll, anything else I need to do? Nope, we'll pass it up. Maybe I should have Rain of Filth there and got my blockers out now, but I think I can go to 1. We'll be fine. They have Once Upon a Time. They're tapping differently though. Just kidding, they're tapping the same. They've got it. And then they're gonna kill me with Flage. Yep. All right, and then they attack me for lethal. Good game. All right, so we're in our next match against Mono White. Ooh, this is gonna be cool. Good luck, have fun. Let's see what we got going here. This is like Soul Sisters, probably. This might actually be really hard for me to win. This is a very difficult matchup, potentially, because... Do I keep this? Yeah, of course I keep this. All right, tap upkeep. Because if they gain enough life, if they gain a ton of life, more life than I have cards in my deck, I can't kill them, which is the problem I ran into against 006, the Mr. Fantastic deck, last time. So they could get me. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Because like I have to kill their Soul Sisters. Like I can't combo with this on the battlefield. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm just going to toss this out there. I don't think they have anything that can kill it. I have to kill this Soul Sister is the thing. So that's what I'll do next turn. All right. So I super can't kill them. All right. Oh, okay. Sweet. We don't have to Meathook Massacre it. That's good. All right. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana available if I use all my things, which means I can play Grim Tutor. Let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8. Or just short of winning this turn, right? Because we could go Bubbling Muck, 1, 2, 3, 4 from these, 5, 6, 7, stacking them all. So actually, no, I have 6. I'm super short. All right, well, let's just get rid of the stupid Soul Sister, and that's all we can do. Oh, wait, hold on. Actually, never mind. I forgot I can play my Acererak, but that's whatever. Already messed up by not playing Acererak there, but that's okay. Opponent goes, it's like a bear. This is one more. Wait, this card's awesome. This is like a Johnny's Primate on crack. Holy shit, what a card. All right, so if I go Bubbling Muck, 6, go down to 5 for Rain of Filth, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana, and then I can do the thing, right? 3, 6, yeah, okay. Let's put Bubbling Muck on the stack. And then Bubbling Muck is good. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Leave a black floating for Grim Tutor. And then we'll view library, get the Relic of Legends, lose 3 life. Go down, 1 black floating, cast the Rain of Filth. And then we'll go 1, 2, sack this, 3, 3, and play Relic of Legends. And then I'll see if they have a response to that. And then tap, cast Acererak. They have a response to Acererak. No, March. Don't March, don't. Okay, opponent's just getting Heartless Summoning. That's really sad. Okay, so I guess I'll go to the Dungeon of the Mad Mage now, because they got me. I'll gain a life and put my friend back. Oh, oops, wrong one. Tap it to add a black, which doesn't do anything. That's silly me, hitting the wrong card. I do that in real life too, so I can't complain about, I can't blame digital platform for hitting the wrong card there. I'm just clumsy digitally and in real life. I don't know what that does, but I can't stop it. Under your control, you gain 1 life. That's really good. All right, deck, you're gonna get me out of this, I believe. You're gonna give me a land on my turn. Opponent's gaining 1 billion life and making their thing massive and killing me. This is a bad matchup for me. We'll be fine though. I believe in us. All right. Oh, all right. Well, sometimes you just top deck Urza's Incubator. All right. So let me think about this for a second, because you have 24 life and I have 37 cards in my deck. We're fine. So I'll go finish the Dungeon of the Mad Mage, and then if you have no responses, I'll go into the Lost Mine of Phandelver. I have to explain my combo to the opponent. Yeah, so I finished this dungeon, so I'll make a treasure token. I'm not going to bother scrying. I'll make 2 1/1s, and then I'll draw 3 and do that because I have to do that, so I'll do that really quick. Treasure token, and we're not going to bother scrying. We're going to make 2 1/1s, and then we're going to draw 3. Reveal it, and then I'll cast the Thoughtseize. All right, I'll take the legal target. I'm just talking to opponent now. It's happening. And then this one goes away. And then, so then we'll go to this one, and then it'll have me gain a life and you lose a life until eventually I win. Yeah. And I have more cards in my deck than you have life. So it works. Yes, because one of the other things the dungeon says is draw a card. This is a horrible matchup for me. Yeah. GG. All right. I don't think I'm going to win this match though. They're going to get me in game 2. There's no way. Their deck main board has like a bunch of stuff that stops me. I'm not going to not explain my combo to my opponent too. I don't want to win because they don't know what's going on. This is like fairly meta, this deck. I think I need to put Tiny Bones joins up in the deck. You know, that's what this is for, is when they do things like that. Let's get this thing in there. They're probably going to run stuff for my stuff. Do I want more board wipes? Yeah, they just have a bunch of enchantments and shit. I think we do want just stuff like this. These guys, these 2 things, maybe? I don't think it's quite that level where we need the enchantment, but I think the Silex is fine. All right, what am I getting rid of? I don't think I really care about their commanders. We can ditch Oubliette. Creatures grow. I don't think this is the way to go. Oh, actually, no, because Meathook Massacre could win it for me with Heartless Summoning and the 2 skeleton tokens if I need to do a different, or like I can go through, like it can give my dungeon an extra kick of life if I get the Goblin, the 1/1 as well. Like that gives me another way to do stuff. I should keep that one in there. So let's get rid of this one. Maybe. Oh no, because the blockers, well, not a blocker, but it hits their life total, which is kind of relevant. What am I dishing? Use Defense Grid. I just don't care that much. Rain of Filth. Innocent Blood, perhaps. Let's do Collective Brutality, because the creatures kind of grow. And let's get the Innocent Blood, I think. And we'll see how that goes. Opponent also thinking very hard about what to do against this deck. They just need to stick a Soul Sister, and they got me. But that's easier said than done against a control deck. Maybe I should have kept the Dreams of Steel and Oil against them too. That could have been good, but too late now. Next game, perhaps, if I lose. Opponent says, let's hope you don't just have it. Kind of do. I keep this 2-lander with Anoint with Affliction. 22 lands in my deck, so there's 20 left in there. Just need to draw 1, basically. Yeah, keep. I'm going to clone my opponent's priority token. They're going in. Turn 1 Soul Sister. Warp. Are we warping? Whoa, okay. Opponent says I'll pass. That's terrifying, given that they have a face-up 1-mana play. Well, that's just about the best, literally, I think, the best possible card to rip in this scenario. Let's get it. This opponent was getting me with Boomer Jund in the previous video, so this is, how does it feel? How does it feel, opponent? Taste of your own medicine right here. Authority of the Consoles. No! Oh, that hurts my soul. Oh, wait, they have a Doorkeeper Thrall, though. I hope they play that. Let's hit that March. Alright, I hope they play the Doorkeeper Thrall, and then I'm just gonna kill him regular. That's my plan. That's really, really sad for my original plans. They obliterated, annihilated, gone, deceased. There it is, the Authority of the Consoles. Should have put the enchantment removal in. Immediately punished for not putting that enchantment removal in. Oh, way to rub it in, deck. I mean, I could still do it. Like, who cares if they get a bunch of life if I do something like make a bunch of skeleton tokens and draw into things to stop them? It's not the worst. There's things we can do with this. I just plop down this defense grid? I think so. I mean, what else am I going to do this turn? Yeah. Let's just casual defense grid. Pass turn. Defend this grid. My chances are slim. Put down the Doorkeeper Thrall, please, opponent, please. Nope, just kidding. They're going to be smart and play Voice of Victory. They've responded with a second better defense grid. Oh, deck, you rule. I love you. Thank you, deck. Alright, so let's bait them, I guess, by playing... Oh, actually, I think we have to kill the Voice of Victory. Yeah, we can't let that sit. Yeah, opponent says, I'm gonna fun. That's true. It's objectively true. I'm not invited to parties. Oh, man. I should have brought the enchantment removal. Do I Dead of Winter this 1/1? No, I'm gonna play my Incubator and see if I can bait out that Thrall. Maybe Wizard. And then we'll pass it up. Doesn't really matter. I don't have any overlapping types in the deck. It's just Boggart Trawler, you know? Absolute Grace, man. I keep seeing that card. Creatures, protection from black. That sucks. It's sad. I'm getting 2 life from the Cleric class there, which is unfortunate. Opponent says I'm on a 20-turn clock. They're so right. You're so right, bestie. I mean, do I just combo off anyway in the face of this Authority of the Consoles? And get to my Karn's Bastion and my land drop for turn? Or Karn's Silex, and then do the Silex? Do the Silex. Make them gain infinite life, though? I mean, I can make a 1/1 every time, too. That's not insignificant. They don't gain a life for the 1/1s. They do. They do gain a life for the 1/1. But those are red creatures, which is also pretty big. They gain 2 life every time there's a 1/1. Man, screw that card. I want to bait out the Doorkeeper Thrall, so we're going to keep doing it. We're going to do it anyway. I don't care. Let's get some dungeons going. All right. Give me a second to consider my options for a very long time. Opponent says that I am cool to consider my options for a very long time. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to think about this really hard. That gets me a 4/4 and a 5/5 and a 2/2, which is cool. We love that. This doesn't really help me. I mean, this gets me deeper in my deck, right? The Mad Wizard's Lair, baby. It can get me to the Karn thingy. The Silex, which is my out here, I think. Yeah. If I gain them a bunch of life, so be it. I'll just end by going to the Tomb of Annihilation, if that's what it happens to be. And I'll try to beat them down with my big stuff. And I think that is what we're going to go for. So let's go 1 run of the Mad Mage and then see how we feel from there. So I'll gain life. And then Acererak, I'll tap him, add a black. Here's my hand. He enters tapped. Yeah. No, it's fine. It's like, do you want to take it back because he enters tapped? No. I actually forgot that I could tap him to do a mana because I was doing that, and then I got excited that I did it the other way. Yeah, I think that's fine. We're not under any pressure. Play a creature, play a creature, play a creature. Hey, that's a creature. All right. Alrighty. Let's get Toxic Deluge. That's kind of cool. I think we use that one now before they get big things from this Cleric class. Well, or do we use the other one now? Because how many Snowlands are we going to get? Realistically, we want to sack them to a Rain of Filth. I'm saying that content about this deck got them onto this format. That's hype. I think I am going to Dead of Winter. Just buying some time, baby. Cool. And then we'll cast Acererak again. And we'll go back. A Acererak, if you will. We'll scry 1 here. Heartless Summoning. I don't think I want that one. Although, wait. I could combo off with Heartless Summoning and Meathook Massacre to get around them gaining a life every time. But I still have to kill the Authority, so just kidding. At the bottom, and we'll just end it. Can't wait to get 2 1/1 skeleton tokens. Opponent needs to stop playing creatures. Stop it. I have all the board wipes in my deck in my hand, but you need to stop it still. Let's go. Opponent says their next land drop is going to be Legion's Landing flipping. What do I do here? I'm not going to kill this silly little rabbit. I think I'm just going to make 2 skeletons this turn and give them more life than God. That's what I must do. We'll make a treasure token. Oh, yep. And he goes back. He enters tapped. Then we'll do it again. Add a counter green. And which one do I want to do now? The Scry 2 or the Scry 2? Let's see. I think it's going to be the Scry 2. Now that's interesting. Whenever a creature control enters, if you cast it, destroy that creature, then create a 2/2 zombie. Nah. Silex or bust. Silex or bust. Alright. I have Rain of Filth. I have this thing. We have mana to do it. Let's go to the grave. To the caverns, the Runestone Caverns. Right? I don't think I actually want to go to Mural's Graveyard. We're going to get there with Runestone Caverns. Put them back. We'll exile 2 cards. Oh, we're so good at this game. We've done it. Did I play a land this turn? Yeah, I did play a land this turn. So I must sacrifice my treasure for this. So I guess we'll go 1, 2, 3, and play this guy. Alright, so hopefully opponent can't answer the Karn Silex. Or play a land, right? No! That's the saddest thing. They top decked that. That's the worst. All right, it's not the end of the world. We have Sequestered Stash and Buried Ruin. That works. I will take it. All right. They have more life than cards now, so I don't think it actually matters that. Yeah. Let's just clear this dungeon. I'm not going to play the Wishclaw Talisman just yet. We'll save that. Scry 3. I don't think any of these really help. And then we'll put them back. Well, do it again. Opponent gains their life. We'll draw 3. I guess I'm casting a Duress. Alright, well, none of those things. Alrighty. Let's go. I thought Doorkeeper Throw was 2 mana. Let's just play that. Come on. What are you doing, opponent? Play this Swamp. God, it's like a commander game. 38 life. No, play a Talisman and pass? No, I don't want to give them the Talisman ever. Talisman's gonna stay in my hand. I think I just get my 4/4 and 2/2. Well, I don't get the 2/2 yet, but I get my 4/4. Yeah, let's just get my 4/4. I have to do it, you know. I tried not to make them gain as much life when I did, and it didn't work. We have to do this. So we each lose life. Tomb of Annihilation. Back he goes. And let's do Veils of Fear. I'm going to discard this Wishclaw Talisman. Opponent's just going to lose 2 life. Crazy that they would decide to do that. Then we're going to go Sandfall Cavern. Opponent's also going to lose 2 life. Yeah. I'm going to sacrifice an artifact, creature, or a land. Don't want to do any of those things. Not really. I like my artifact, creatures, and lands. Let's lose 2 life, I think. Yeah, up he goes. And then we'll go here. And this time he stays in the battlefield. And we have Cradle of the Death God. Yeah. Oh no, he returns still. Because I have to... Yeah, that was the Tomb of Annihilation. But let's see, when he enters... Yeah, since I haven't completed it, I venture into the dungeon and complete it and return to my hand. So I have to cast him 1 more time. Alright, they have 3 mana now. They have Halia. They're not going to play the Thrall. They don't want to do that to me. I'm getting so much life. Alright, I think I just have to kill their stuff and hold off on playing my commander. So, let's attack for 4. I was asking if it's black. Wrong one. Alright, they block it with Halia. That's okay. Then we go to second mate. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And destroy everything. And then you gotta pass it up. I could tap the Atropal for mana too. And then had enough up to like do this. But I don't think I need that. I need to be conservative with my life. I don't want tutor for anything right now. I'll need an answer later for this. I'm saying human for Cavernous Souls. I don't actually run Withering Boon in this deck, so take that, opponent. Johnny's Primate's annoying. Immediately becomes like a 4/4 or something. No, they don't gain life. Okay, cool. Thor the consoles, only my stuff. Bubbling Muck kind of hype. Alright, let's put down my commander. I think we're gonna get that Buried Ruin, I think is what I want to do. Can I do it all in 1 turn? If I go here, Bubbling Muck, 6 mana for... No. We'll wait a turn to do all this stuff. I think I just want to draw more cards, so draw 3, lose 3. There we go. It's Tiny Bones. Alright. We're starting to get there and things that can be helpful to us. We have Dark Ritual too, which is kind of sick. Do we Dark Ritual, him to Tornok, Tiny Bones joins up right now? We Dark Ritual, Deluge their guy, because I'm going to take 3 from it anyway. That's actually, that one seems the hottest. Let's do that. Yeah. All I got is that Thrall, and I kind of want them to play that Thrall, so yeah, I don't want them to discard that. Let's go Dark Rit, and then Deluge for 3. Yes, and that's that. That's a turn of Magic the Gathering. Guess we don't play this yet. Play the Thrall. Play it. Nope, they're not going to do that. So much life gain. Alright, do a Swamp. That's hot. Alright, let's go Swamp. Let's go 49 life. Jeez. I need to like keep board wiping. That's the problem. And I've used them all. I have Meathook Massacre left and that's it. So that's what I gotta dig for. That'll be kind of nice actually though. If I can get that, it'll stabilize me a little bit more too. Alright, let's play Bubbling Muck. I wish the opponent's asked if I'm just gonna exsanguinate. I wish. We're gonna find this. Go 5. Get answer to thing. It is literally just the Meathook Massacre and Strategic Betrayal as cards that can get me here. Which one do I want to get? Glad that there's 2 things. That's more than one thing. If I get Strategic Betrayal, exile their stuff. That's kind of good right now. Now I just get in there fully for 5. Meathook Massacre I can save for later. Yeah. This is this card. We'll get the Meathook Massacre later. All right, let's go. Let's make them discard the Thrall at this point, just because I don't want them to have more bodies. Well, we don't have to have a land for that. We have this. And they discard their thing. Yes. All right. Then we're gonna change the faces so it stops pointing at them. 1, 2. Just 1 because I played Bubbling Muck. Strategic Betrayal. All right, so opponent's got no cards in hand, no creatures, 49 life. I don't know, did I need Bubbling Muck for that? Probably not, actually. I thought I was gonna do more things. All right, let's get in there. We get 1, 2, 2 zombie because they didn't sacrifice a creature. It's not a May. All right, well, this is gonna be a lot. Opponent's in top deck mode. And we'll stay there for at least a little bit. There's just no way I'm winning this, though. Oh my god. It's pretty good. That's pretty dang good against my deck. Alright, put this swamp in there. And punch it up. Cool. Alright, I don't know how long this is going to last. They're going to have a creature soon. Protection from black. That's so sad. It already has protection from black. Oh, it's another Soul Sister, which really sucks for me. Pain. Alright. Hallelujah. Oh baby. Blast zone. I'll put it right here. Oh, that rules. I forgot that was even in the deck. Oh, that's a main board blast zone. They lost 2 total life from that. Alright, so I can't like win with the combo anymore because I went into the thing. All creatures gain protection from black and their pro black thing are probably the things I actually need to get rid of. Oh, the zombie's tapped. Keep forgetting the zombies under tapped. The things I probably actually need to get rid of, right? Because like you need to be able to target their stuff. So I think I have to wait blast zone and kill 2 drops. Yep, they have their commander and a 3/3 angel. Bought me for 1 with their pro black creature, and they're making an angel. They gain a bunch of life. It's like I'm doing nothing. Yeah, they think I'm having it. Yeah. Oh, they figured it out. They got it. Yeah. And it makes sense that I want to destroy the authority, but I have to destroy the pro black thing. So because look at that. A great reason to destroy the pro black thing. It's not or less, right? Yeah, the 1-drops and the tokens are still surviving. So I'll wait for opponent to put those back. The 1-drops and the tokens are still alive. It's just the 2-mana ones. I know that'd be awesome if it was equal to a lesser though. Yeah. I wish that blast zone killed everything, but that's not how it works, sadly. All right, now that there's no pro black, I have to wait for the angel token. Yeah, don't forget the angel. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna kill their commander, I think, right? Or do I kill the angel token? Which one of these do I get? I think first we do this. Oh, sick. That rules. We got a Source of Plowshares out of their hand. That's awesome. All right. And then I think we get the angel token here because it's got flying. Yeah, sadly. That's what we got to do. Your end step. Yeah. So it doesn't matter if he gains the 3 life or opponent gains the 3 life in my end step. All right. Gosh, this is sad. This is a sad time that we're going through right now. Let's go here and here and here, and we'll clone. The zombie dies. Opponent takes 5 total, and we passed it. Okay, darn it. And they're upgrading the cleric class, and then I have to block with a zombie or die, basically. No angel, thank God. This is interesting. Really bad. It doesn't really do anything. Okay. Need that Meathook Massacre. That's what I need. And I need Buried Ruin. I mean, we still got out, so I'm not gonna give up just yet. Let's go add black. Play this. Stack this. The black floating. It's a crazy card. It is wild. What do I do here? I think I just attack for that much. Make a zombie. God, I should have put the enchantment removal in my deck. Doing nothing. Okay, upgrading the cleric class. Oh, I'm so dead. Alright. I'm not dead. My top card is Meathook Massacre. Alright, we got this. We got this. We got this. Meathook Massacre. They gain so much life. That is not the card that saves me, but it's the card that stalls me for a turn, right? They swing that in. I go block, block. Yeah, I have 2 blockers. I can pay for defense grid's gone. Doesn't even matter. All right, let's top card Meathook Massacre. We're in it still. Once again, using removal on an angel token. Ugh, dude, the Suture Priest owns me. That card annihilates me. All right, they have that stuff, and we're gonna top deck Meathook Massacre, so it'll be fine. Right, that is not Meathook Massacre. All right, you got me. All right, let's adjust. Let's adjust here a little bit. Those guys. Do I want Oubliette back in? The commander is annoying. No, they have all that pro-black stuff. All right, the border wipes proved to be really good. Him, the Torok, really good. Tutor's obviously really good. I think Rain of Filth just didn't actually do anything. One more card. Honestly, likelihood of this coming in handy is low. I don't want to give him a tutor ever. They're going to silver bullet me, so let's do that. Opponent and I both just said, let's just do that at the same time. So that's I cut Rain of Filth, so I can't kill them turn 1, which is very sad. All right, we have turn 1, Dreams of Steel Oil. Turn 2, this thing. Turn 3, Lake of the Dead, Grim Tutor. Maybe win the game. Hopefully draw a land, which I probably will, because there's the 3 in my hand. So there's 19 of them left in the deck. It's pretty good odds. Yeah, let's keep it and hit a creature. Make my token, and then go and play this thing and this thing. I'm just not seeing pleased with that. Shelter by Ghosts. Hold the phone. Wait. Look at all these enchantments that I can't beat. That's annoying. We're gonna be smart and keep this window open. So Aureok's gone. And there's their 1 plains. There's their Authority of the Council. Opponent goes, good card, good, as the kids say. I am inclined to agree. It is a good card that is good. I'm going to have to use one of my tutors for one of my enchantment removal cards. So they've got this down, this down, this down. We're still looking at these guys. They drew another Plains Return. Opponent's trying to play around Blast Zone with all these 1-drops that they got. They're playing the Case of the Uneaten Feast. So that one's down 2. New Cleric class and Sheltered May. They have Cleric class as well. All right. I hope I draw a Blast Zone. That'd be amazing. Right now, I'm not doing it great, but they don't really have anything going on. No pressure on me, at least. So let's see what we get. That's not terribly helpful. I think we go for this one. No, we have to go for this one because I don't want to put something on top and brick my draw. I need to draw lands. So yeah, let's Grim Me Tutor for enchantment removal and call it a day. And then we'll play this. Opponent's very excited that I have Lake of the Dead. Do I just tutor for Blast Zone here, actually? Hold the phone. Do I just tutor for fucking Blast Zone? No, because if I do that, I'll need another mana to activate it. That's a play for later with Insatiable Avarice, perhaps. Tutoring for Blast. But Blast Zone's like the card I want right here, actually. They have 3 annoying enchantments. I should have thought about this before I went through with my plan. Let's get... You have 3 cards in hand. It's Sheltered by Ghosts, Aunt May, and a mystery card. I think it is just Blast, honestly. Maybe I'll draw a land and hang out for a turn. We'll see. We'll get that. They're playing into it. We love it. Even the opponent says, even though you probably just tutored for Blast Zone. Yeah, we'll see how this plays out. Let's see if we draw a land. Oh, that's hype. I mean, yeah, we're going to do it. The only card left in here is Sheltered by Ghosts, so I'm going to get rid of this. I'm just going to start off with this thing and hit a card I don't like out of their hand. Let's see what else they got. Yeah, I'm gonna get that Book of Exalted Deeds, I think. Or do I get Swords? I think it's Swords. Swords can just immediately come and wreck my Acererak up. So let's do that. And then we'll play this Swamp. And then I think we'll hold up our Eliminate for if they play their commander off of a land or something or whatever. And pass. There's no reason to do it now, right? They don't really have anything that's scary. And I can always just do it at instant speed if they do play something scary. It doesn't say it's a sorcery. Opponent's got Book of Exalted Deeds, Sheltered by Ghosts, and a mystery card. Opponent's just passing. Right. Oh, that's hype. Still not going to activate this Blast Zone. I think we just cast Acererak here. Yeah, let's do that. And I'm going to go into the good dungeon this time. So we'll go into the Mina Fandelver and scry 1. Just because I can't, like, fuck around the Mad Mage and gain my opponent a bunch of life if they do stuff. That's what we want. Johnny's Primate, that sucks. That's hard for the Blast Zone plan. Team Blast Zone. I'll have to wait a turn on Team Blast Zone, I guess, and kill it with the Eliminate. Eliminate it with the kill, you know? Freaking 4/4 Primate. I really do enjoy the idea of holding up Blast because it stops them. Let's go right now. Well, yeah, we'll eliminate the Primate. And I don't really care about anything else going on here. Like, I could kill the May or exile the May, but I do not care. We're just chilling. We're hanging out. They're not doing anything. There's no pressure on us. We don't want to, just want to, get our dungeons going. we're chilling. I'll blast zone next turn maybe, but if not, no big deal. They're putting their stupid Johnny Primate back. I should have used the Strategic Betrayal. No. Dang, opponent's got me, I think. I think I've lost, which is okay. This deck, every time you lose, it feels so close. It's like very fun to play. And sometimes you just rip the nuts, baby. Sometimes you just get there. There's your kill spell. Yeah, I think we just kill the Primate again, right? That's what we're here to do. I'm under no threat from their 1-drop still. Can't win, so who cares? It's not an aura enchantment, but, you know, we take what we can get here. What's opponent got? Another land. Can't get them targets for Sheltered by Ghosts. Can't give them until we do anything. They have a land. They play a 1-drop. Hopefully this is just like locking them out of 1-drops. I'm thinking they want to stack up their life total, which is true. That's gonna stop me if they do that. Yeah, okay, well, you know, gain your life. Yeah, keep your life gain. Jeez, 36. It's getting hard. It's getting hard. I think we're gonna blast the zone now. I think we got it. I need like Tiny Bones joins up or some shit to stop this. Okay, this is where we do it. We don't want to take one. They're responding. Oh, they're gonna make 2 more 1/1s. Yeah, okay. I gain a bunch of life. Lay sigh. So now I'm trying to mill them out with Tiny Bones. All right. All right. That's Relic of Legends. That's a good card. So we have 5, 6, 7 mana, which is not enough to do it. So I think we just gotta chill for a turn. We get other tokens with this. Nah. All right. Let's just search. New library. Let's get Heartless Summoning. Shuffle. Put this on top. Opponent also musing that there isn't a better way to do that sequence of cards, which is true. Yeah, it's annoying. They got their 3rd land. That's kind of good for me. It means they didn't draw an answer, hopefully. It's not even certain. If I go off next turn, it's not even certain that I win. It depends on where in my deck this Tiny Bones joins up is. They have the Book of Exalted Deeds. Hey, hit me for 2. All right, let's see if we can do it. All right, 1, 2, Heartless Summoning. 5, this. Have enough mana left over for the Tiny Bones joins up. Let's just see if we can get there. So let's play Relic of Legends. All right, so I don't win here because you have 44 life. So I have to hope that my deck, the cards in my deck that help me deal with that are on the top of my deck and not the bottom of my deck. So we have to do this manually. So I apologize in advance for how long this is going to take. Explain to my opponent that this is going to take a while. So I'm gonna, opponent seems excited that I said this is gonna take a while because of course it means they might just win here. So let's do this. So I'll make a 1/1, then we'll do lose a life. I'm just gonna have to either edit this part or include it, but I'm just gonna narrate it with my voice because doing this without it is gonna take forever. So I'm in the dark pool now. So lose a life, gain a life, then we'll draw a card. Then we're gonna go back to scry 1, rip. Then we'll make another 1/1, clone, there we go. Then we'll lose 1, gain 1. We'll draw, and then we have to do it again. Oops, wrong button. If I learn the hotkeys, it shouldn't be that bad. This would be a good opportunity to learn the hotkeys, you know? You can just wait and we'll do it for the number of goblins -5 at the end of the loop. That's how we'll count it. Then I draw a card now. It's a sequestered stash because I messed up and shuffled my library, so that's my fault. Oops, I've hurt myself. Let's keep going. Move to the bottom. Make a goblin, then gain a life, they lose a life, then we draw a card. It's Hymn to Torok. That doesn't help us. We need Tiny Bones joins up, so we're going to try. I am learning the hotkeys from this at least, which is nice. Clone the goblin, gain a life, draw a card, scry 1. That doesn't help. This is a lot of stuff to do, you know? Sib-Sig Ceremony doesn't help. Duress doesn't help. Then we'll Day of Black Sun doesn't help. Let's see what else we can find. That doesn't help because that gets me the end step. Clone a goblin. This is going to take forever, baby. Long Goodbye doesn't help. And then we'll go scry. Thoughtseize, put that at the bottom. Goblin, life, draw. It's a land. I can play one of those at least. Let's go the land, put that at the bottom. Let's see. And then that doesn't do it, so let's see this time with the land. Put that at the bottom, and then we'll another land anyway. All right, one more time. Maybe this is it. No, we just need Tiny Bones joins up or a way to get it into our hand, which is not that many things. So Honestly, it's unlikely. But that's okay. We have a bunch of dudes from this, so we can still win after this. Hey, there it is. All right, let's go here. So I'll play Tiny Bones joins up now. And so now every time I do this, you'll mill a card and lose a life for each run through of the dungeon, which means it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5 life for each card that I have, which is enough to get you. I had Dead of Winter in my hand, a Strategic Betrayal, Karn's. I'll just put them out there. Oh wait, well, I don't know why I did that. Oops. And these guys. Oh, rip. Yeah, I would have had to keep going and hope that Dark Ritual was higher up in that pile, which it wasn't, or go through the Dungeon of the Mad Maid once to make a treasure. So, oh no, I can go through the mine tunnels and make a treasure token. I would have been able to get it with 2 go-throughs of the Fandelver tunnel. Yeah. GG though. Heck yeah. All right. Into our next match. We'll see. Oh, we're up against Marath. Normally this his opponent is on Rocco, but we are against Marath this time. And I'm going second. Just really lost that die roll there. Sad. Let's see. This is like okay. A board wipe, but I don't have any stuff to do. Let me think. If I keep this, they play like Guide of Souls or something probably, and some other thing, and then this is just not good enough. We're gonna mulligan. This is significantly better. We have 3 lands, board wipe still, removal still, and the entire combo. Nice. I don't want the board wipe though. We're gonna get rid of this. Let's hope we get like Dark Ritual or something. Opponent going for Guide of Souls. Ocelot Pride. That's even worse. Scary. Okay. Despite all this, I think we still just play tapped land. Stupid Ocelot Pride, man. It's gonna kill me. This is like the best 1-drop in the entire game. This card. First strike, lifelink. Beginning of your end step, if you gain life, make a 1/1. And then if you're winning or it's late game or whatever, just do more stuff. Dryad Arbor coming out too. The Duke as well. It's a lot of stuff. And they have a cat. Where's that board wipe that I put away? I'd love to have one of those again. We have a lot in our deck though. We have a lot of these lands too. Alright, let's put a stop to this right now before the Duke can tap, right? I feel like that's the thing. I'm always casting these instants in the main phase, but I feel like it's just usually the right thing to do. We'll just put the Sibzig Ceremony down next turn. Casual, fair, turn 4 combo. Oh, John Boros, great. What a clock. This is like Marath, Cats, Cat Elk. Opponent attacks me for 1. Plays one of the best cards in the format. Great. We got this though. Oh, another cross reducer. That's nice. Not the worst thing to be getting right now. That's all we got. Sibzig Ceremony. Opponent's cracking a fetch. Getting a Surveil land. Portico, very interesting. They're not getting a land with red. Must be, maybe they don't have an answer in their hand and they're trying to fetch for 1 and Portico their only Surveil land. Flooded Strand. You can always just like play Marath, kill a cat, deal a bunch of damage. There's their Taiga. There's the red source. Oh, just kidding. There's the red source. Plateau. That's the right one. There's Marath. Cool. That doesn't immediately kill me. So I think we're fine. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, the chat's not yet caught up. There we go. Alright, well, let's see if they can stop me. Oh, that's a sick card. Cool. We'll save that for later because we don't actually need that right now. Alright, let's cast Acererak. They're gonna Swords Acererak in response to the ETB. That's super valid. I'll respond and I'll black. And then what else can I do here? I should have played the Lake of the Dead. That's okay. We'll get there next turn. And then I think that's all I can do. Let's go to a dungeon. Let's get to the Lost Mine of Fandelver and Scry 1. I'm going to keep that there. That's extremely helpful. Alright, I have this mana. Can't use it for nothing. That's all we got. Alright, well, opponent gave me a bunch of life, so maybe they can't kill me now. I have a feeling they can. They're going to attack me for what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Flip Jonathan, and then hit me for another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 14. Hey, that would have killed me if it weren't for that swords. Plus they have Marath too, so they have actually 17 damage. They need to do 2 more damage to me somehow to kill me this turn. I think we're in it. I was wondering if I should have gone to the Dungeon of the Mad Mage and gained a life instead here. That's kind of a misplay. I think I should have done that regardless. We'll see if I'm getting punished for that right now. Green Sun for 2. Nightshade Peddler. That stops my BS. Except I'm gonna play this probably in this. That's really sad though. That's a lot of adversity. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I said it, kids. No flipping of Mr. Boros because they want to kill me. That makes, or kill my combo. That makes sense. All right, let's think about how we can sequence this. All right, so we untap. I want to ask me if I get a zombie. I thought I don't get a zombie because the creature doesn't get destroyed. I see. Okay, I guess I should have made a zombie. No, don't worry about it. It's a miss trigger. All right, well, I guess I should have had a zombie. I had no idea that's how that worked. I thought I didn't get one because it didn't destroy it, and that's how I've been playing it this whole time. And no one's ever corrected me, which I guess makes sense. Why would you correct me on that when I'm already just killing you with it anyway? That's so funny. All right, let's go. Let's think about this really quick. So we know they can kill me once. I can make 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana this turn. I need to spend 3 of that casting Acererak, and then 5 of that recasting again. That is exactly 8 mana. I don't have enough for the Inquisition of Kozilek, but they don't have enough to do anything about it. I can actually make 9 mana this turn because of this, and I'll make more when I retap it. All right, cool. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3. We'll play Acererak. I'll respond here, so we'll float a black, and then Acererak goes back to the command zone, costs way more than that, costs 5 now, and then I get a treasure token. All right, so I have a floating black and a treasure token. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just regularly, which is kind of hype. I don't even need to use the Lake of the Dead, but I'm gonna Inquisition now just in case. Yeah, let's do it. Let's be super safe. All right, and then this, and then here, Acererak, DG. Yeah. Okay, so what do I do against Marath? Definitely this card, right? Disruptor Flute. I immediately jump to Disruptor Flute. Opponent's probably going to have some stuff to stop me. I should anticipate that and play around it. I think Dreams as well. Get rid of some of their creatures. They'll probably bring in some dumb enchantment to kill me, so let's play this one at the very least. I don't know if I want to bring in Tiny Bones. It was so useful in the last time. I was like a mid-range, clunky, slow matchup, but they played stacks pieces to stop me. Let's see how I feel about it. Now, what do I cut? Yeah, I have a feeling Duress is not going to be the most useful, but I keep it just in case. This ink, I'm always cutting Innocent Blood, and when it's good, it's good, but when it's bad, it's bad. I have a feeling this one's not going to be super useful. It's just really slow and expensive. Please unban Imperial Seal so I can cut that card. They just kill Marath in response to Oubliette. I don't care about that. I don't think I want to give them Wishclaw Talisman because they have shenanigans to stop me. It's not. I'm not racing them. I don't think. I'm grinding them out. All right, that seems good. Hubba. Tap land on turn 2, but we don't care because we have 2 very powerful 1-drops. Let's get our commander in there. And what the opponent got going on? Flooded Strand. Guide of Souls this time. Gotta be. Nope, it's still a lot of pride. I'm wishful thinking for the Guide of Souls. Now I'm hoping for an untapped land so I can kill that thing. I mean, I'll take that too, I guess. Let's not seize. See what we can get. They have swords. Interesting. I don't really think I care that much about the swords. Let's get rid of the Badger Mole Cub so they can't play that on turn 2. And then we'll hit the 6 and the Badger Mole Cub next time. Yep. They're getting stuff. Annoying, but I got this, so I'll be okay. When I get the 3 mana, it'll be fine. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I always do that wrong. I love this card. Sick card. I could get their Dryad Arbor, but they have other lands, and I do not care. And they already exiled the Cubs. They knew it was up there. Getting a Portico. Is that their only fetch? That's their fetchable. What? Yeah, there we go. Their only fetchable surveil is a Portico. Keeping it on top. It's scary for me. Golly gee willikers, I hope I get me land. They're holding up that Swords of Plowshares on me. I didn't get a land. Very sad. Alright, well, I guess I just do nothing. It's not like I'm playing around anything. They're tapped out. Stinky. They're playing a Disruptor Flute. I should make my pass priority token so I can tell them that it's okay to cook me with a Disruptor Flute. Alrighty, fine. They have Disruptor Flute for an Acererak. I can play around that. We'll be okay. Please give me a land. Please. I have to respond to that. They hit me for 1, but at least I exiled their thing. That's bad for me. Those are 2 powerful sideboard cards that get me. Hey, there it is. I'll accept it a little late, I guess. What do I do here? Did I kill that enchantment in the end step? Yeah, stupid Absolute Grace. Good thing I boarded this. I knew there'd be some BS like Absolute Grace or Rest in Peace or some other dumb thing. Marath. Yeah, they can have a Marath. Alright, kill the enchantment and wipe the board. That's the plan. Those things are non-correlatory, you know? They're just, that's the sequence. We'll lose 2 life. Kill that dumb thing. Alright, I think we just got a deluge for 3. Wrath's gonna deal 1 more damage to us. Or something. That's fine. It's just the lumps we gotta take. They're not dinging me for 1 with Wrath. Cool. I like that. Not doing great this game. Not doing great at all. But we'll be fine. I believe in us. And if we have to go to game 2, we have 1 more enchantment and removal card to board in. We can cut like this card. Let's say or Planeswalker, which is useful. Wish I had seen this with Dreams of Steel and Oil. Did I? Maybe I didn't. I just was tunnel visioned on the 6. It's okay. We have Blast Zone. We can get it still. Oh, that's not good. That's like a Scythe Cat Cub or something. Moose, man. It's a scary deck. I just want to draw lands. Oh, who the heck? Professor Hoyo? Oh, that's so good. That's a really good card in that deck specifically. All right, we're getting there. We have enough to fight past the Acererak anti stuff now. That's not a land though, which makes me upset and sad. I have to respond to Marath being cast by killing Hoyo. Wish I could have killed them both with this, but we're just not drawing lands. Oh, okay. Yeah, man. Your honors. That's not what I expected. Please give me a land so I can just wipe their board. Oh, thank God. Slamming the Day of Black Sun. No abilities, no flipping. Oh, phew. Thank you, deck. You can eliminate this Marath now. Oop, lagging out there for a bit. Because the moose is too big, that's why. It lags out my game. Why are we not getting lands? So we have 22 lands in our deck, 18 of them left. So more than half of our deck is lands. We're going to get them eventually. Let's get 1 card in hand. I'm not too worried about it right now. So do I play Heartless Summoning and Case of the Skeleton Skeleton later? No, I think I just kind of want to try and go coast to coast with a skeleton right now. So let's do the skeleton for now. Get this out next. Hold up, eliminate. I should eliminate now, actually, because they're tapped out, and that could have been the card in their hand could have been Flawless Maneuver, you know. So. All right, they just played land and passed, so still just holding the Swords to Plowshares. Land. Ooh, called it. So good at this game. Did we just solve our case right now? No, not yet. Let's hold out. Let's get rid of their Swords to Plowshares this turn. Yeah, let's attack. Be smart. Smart player. Does smart things. All right, yeah, let's do that one. Do I want to gain 2 life too? Is that even better? No. Let's just get rid of their. You want to exile my skeleton in response? All right, cool. Got it. They didn't want to exile my skeleton in response. That's fair. Do I solve my case now, or do I? No, I don't want to solve my case now. Set this for wizard. Ended up they're fetching. Get a Temple Garden tapped for opponent. They have a card, 1 card. Not enough to cast Marath just yet. Hope I draw my Disruptor Flute. That'd be killer. And it's a good card from opponent. Hardened Scales. Okay. Oh, hello. That's useful for later. Honestly, should have boarded that card out. Let's hit him for 2. All right, so Acererak costs 6 minus 2. That means he costs 4. Do I want to solve my case? Make him cost 2. If I solve my case, because he only costs 3 more no matter what. This will reduce him once he's. I need 1 more reducer. That's the thing. Let's not solve the case just yet. I don't think. Let's just cast him. Let's go to the Mad Wizard's lair. Yeah, I want to dig some more. This will help me. I'm going to hold off on the Heart Summoning. I'll have 2 1 black skeletons to block with, maybe. Target creature can't attack is useful. Let's see what we can do with them. Hopefully they don't get a land. They just passed, so they probably just got an instant there. Yeah, why not just make him Pidgeot, whatever the heck it is. The Acererak costs, what, 6 still, so 4, so I can't cast him. And let's attack first. Gonna go coast to coast. I have gone coast to coast with this guy before. My boy, the 2/1 skeleton with Menace. I'll do it again. I want to progress my game and scry 1, I think. And if they play Marath, I can make it attack, not attack, which is useful. Yeah, we'll get this to number 2, and we'll scry 1. Oh, baby, a triple. We love it. That's extremely good. I hope they draw a land. Actually, I hope they don't draw a land. I hope they draw another card they want to do nothing with. Yes! Oh my god. This feels great. Let's get them. Oh, I'll get my face bolted in response. I deserve that. Cool. And then, while they got nothing, let's name Wrath. Phew. All right. Cool. We're chilling. We both got each other's commanders on the flutes. No! Ren and 6. That stinks. Do I just try to kill them anyway? I think I do. I think I just try to get them anyway. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's helpful. All right. Let's do Blast Zone on kill Disruptor Flutes and Renin 6 for next turn and call it a day. So I need 3 mana, so I can't do Acererak if I do this. So that's okay with me. It's also going to kill my case, which is fine. Cool. So that's helpful. I think we put that right on 2. What do they got? What does opponent have? I don't think I even want to pop this Blast Zone. I'm going to put it on 2. I don't want to use it right now. I'm going to kill them in 2 turns with a skeleton. They have Recruiter. Okay. That's interesting. They can go find a thing. Now I might have to pop this blast something. Recruiter's a good rip for them. It's a very sad rip for me. I'll be okay though. I just gotta be mindful of they have 1 damage here, 1 damage there. Guide of Souls. Guide of Souls is fine with me. Check up Renin 6, get a Dryad Arbor back. That's cool, they're getting a life. Hold on. I want to respond to the targeting of Dryad Arbor with Renin 6. Do I just crack Blast Zone here? I think so. I'm just going to crack Blast Zone and destroy all 1-drops. Yeah, I don't want them gaining life. I think I can just pressure them out with this stuff. I'll be fine. I can play through the things. All right. And if they block this thing, I'm fine. I got it then. So I think we're good either way. Got here another land to replace that Blast Zone. That's nice. That's lovely. They now have more Renin 6 than I have life, which is always bad for me. I don't know. Let's see what they do about this. Let's see if they can block my bad Delver of Secrets here. Okay. Yeah, they got it. The case is solved. We figured out who did it. It was the skeleton. All right. Now it's time. Time to play Heartless Summoning and Acererak. And we'll make a treasure token and get ready to rumble, I think. Case solves my end step, so I have to wait a turn for this. So, all right, so now he costs 6 minus 4, costs 2. Let's cast him. And we'll get a treasure from back, play land, and do it again. And we'll scry to, let's see what we can find. Very useful cards, actually. Do I just rip that Bubbling, keep that on top, and then go for it? Put that Meathook on the bottom. Yeah. Well, it gives me a lot of mana to just rip Acererak a lot. I have a tutor already. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I played a swamp and tapped it instead. I was going a little too fast for opponent, I think. And put that at the bottom and keep that on top and pass it up to opponent. All right, we have infinite mana next turn with Rain of Filth and the other thing, Black High Tide, Bubbling Muck. We'll be able to exile 2 cards extra and then see another 6 deep. Oh, that's 8 cards deep. No response this time to them getting back the Dryad Arbor. It's a clock for me. It's not good. I'm dead in 2 turns now. They're an X equals 5 Moloch. Yeah, and I'm just kidding. I'm dead in 1 turn. Don't they draw a card? Don't you draw a card? No, from Moloch. Ravenous. If X is a 5 or more, you draw. Opponent also draws a card from Moloch. Crazy. Yeah, same. Moloch's a crazy card. All right, cool. Untap, upkeep, draw. This is it, baby. Bubbling Muck time. Do I use the treasure in case I get Yavamai? Or not Yavamai, Urborg, that one? Wow, boomers hate me for saying that. Let's crack this treasure, play Bubbling Muck. And then, Bubbling, I'm going to clone it really quick just so we know there's the effect active. Just so we remember the effect is active. Okay, let's here, sacrifice this, search my library. I have to get the Sib Sig ceremony and this thing, or Tiny Bones joins up. Wait, can I just get Tiny Bones joins up and just win? Yeah, I can. Holy crap. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is for this thing, so 9, 10, 11, 12, because they pay 1 for Rain of Filth. That's Acererak is way more. Okay, yeah, we just get this one. Put that in my hand. Then we'll make them discard their last card. Leave a black floating. Play Tiny Bones joins up. All right, then we'll go 1, 2, play Acererak. Green, you mill 1, lose 1. We'll exile the top 2 cards. Cool. Not playing those. I might play that as my land for turn. Yeah, I can do it. Yeah. I also have a Rain of Filth. Oops. Right there. Yeah. GG. Yeah, we got there. My opponent was 1 away from getting me. That was really close. 1 away from getting me. Dang. Alrighty. We're in another round. Let's see what we're against. Oh, we're against Tezzeret. That's exciting. Let's see if we can beat a 2. We beat it with a 3. Just barely squeaked that one out there. All right. This hand is trash. This is fine. Let's put this at the bottom. That's the swamp I don't like. That one right there in particular. And let's start it off. Swamp Pass. I'm not really sure what this deck's going to be doing. Playing a bunch of artifacts and making big creatures, I'm guessing. No freaking clue. I guess we get to find out. Shoutouts to Thoughtseize. All right, let's see what opponent's cooking with. Zurin Orb, Ornithopter. Target creature you control gains protection from each color. Okay, whatever. A bunch of lands that are really good. Don't play non-basic or I'll get wastelanded. Got it. Ghost Quarter's fine. Let's get the Flesh Raker. Just far and away the best card in that hand, I think. Cool. We'll be smart right now. We're going to leave this over here. Lose our 2 life from Thoughtseize. And pass it. Alright, so let's see what they do here. It's a wasteland to pass from opponent. They're playing over here, so I guess I'll move this to here. Alright, we have a Dark Ritual. Don't think I need that just yet. We'll hold on to that guy. Let's just play our Incubator and let's annotate it. There we go. We're probably going to go into the Mad Wizard's lair, I'm thinking, because I just need to find other pieces here. I have 2 board wipes. I'm not super worried about what he's doing or what opponent's doing. I got to stop using pronouns. What opponent's doing for their turn. There's the Urza Saga. We're going to see Tezzeret now, I'm thinking. There's the guy. I'm cool with Tezzeret. Planeswalkers. Not something I have a ton of ability to remove. And they're going to play all of these things. Everything's out there. I'm going to get rid of this. It's just Ghost Quarter in the Eldritch Immunity. Just got to remember they can give something pro-black. Tezzeret is going to ult. Beginning of combat on your turn, put 3 counters on an artifact you control. If it's a creature, it gets a 0/0. If it's not a creature, it becomes a 0/0. Probably the Ornithopter's getting big, I'm guessing here. No, just kidding. It's Fountain of Youth becoming a 3/3. Sick. Oh, this is going to be a clock if I ever saw one. Oh, hey, that's helpful though. Another board wipe. We love it. All right, so let's kill their creatures now, I think, and just pass. Dead a winner before things get bigger than 3. Yeah. Yeah, let's just dead a winner. That Construct's going to be huge when it comes out. I don't want to deal with any of that stuff. Let's see what they got. There's a Saga, Ghost Quarter. Probably making a Construct and passing, I'm guessing. No, they're doing something else. Oh, no, just kidding. They're making a Construct. Yep. 2/2 Construct, 3/3 Zurin Orb. I'm going to take 3 here. Orb's supposed to gain life, not deal damage. This is a crime. Give me a land deck. You know, I guess I'll take it. All right, do I Day of Black Sun or Meathook Massacre? Probably, actually. Let's see. I can Meathook Massacre for 3. Yeah, let's do that. And then Dark Ritual, we'll add 3. And then we'll Meathook Massacre for 3. And then 2 opponents' creatures died, so gain 2 life, which is kind of big because they're making a 3/3 every turn. They're floating a colorless instead of making a Construct. That's either great or terrifying, depending on what comes out of this Urza Saga. I imagine it's just to replay Tez. They're getting another creature. Because they have a mana floating, they're going to play a land, replay Tez, drop a bunch more artifacts, I'm guessing. And then I'm cooked. Or I get 2 lands in a row. I mean, let's see, there's 22 lands in this deck. I think I've said this so many times in this video, which means there's 19 left in my library. So 50% chance to play a land here. Darksteel Citadel coming down from opponent, which means that they can play Tezzeret. Oh, they're just getting there, leaving the mana behind. That's really sweet that they have a 3/3 Darksteel Citadel. Good thing my Day of Black Sun lines up well against it, if I can get there. Alrighty. Yay, it's one of the things I need. Alright, well, I guess we start looking in the dungeon now. Get this Profane Tutor out here. Alright, do we go into the Mad Mage? Or do we just go into Fandelver? It's not showing me the related cards, that's okay. We'll just go into Fandelver. We have 2 turns. No, let's just go into the Mad Mage. I don't want to risk them like blowing it up or having some other shenanigans, and this will get us to our land. So, change into the Mad Mage, gain life, goes away, and put back to our hand, and then we'll replay Acererak, add another counter, scry 1. Is it a land? That I don't really, I know it kills Tezzeret, but that doesn't really do anything right now, so I want a hand destruction card or a land. Oh, I guess Day of Black Sun kills their stuff now. I didn't even think about that because it's all mana value 0. Holy crap. Oh, I'm just going to do that next turn. I didn't think about that. I could have done both those things. Yeah, they're targeting Darksteel, bopping me for 6. I could have avoided this. I take an extra 3 from a Spatial Contortion. Yeah, I gotta kill it now. Let's play the Wasteland target that we got, and this loses a counter too. Yeah. Opponent said it as I was doing it. Let's X equals 0 this. Opponent countering it with a Warping Well. That's pretty hot. That's pretty sick. It's choose 1 though, right? So they don't make it 1/1. All right, well, let's go to the Twisted Caverns and save our lives, I think is what we gotta do. Maybe we can also get to Muriel's graveyard, you know, make some 1/1s. Add a counter green. That can't attack. And then whoop, add a counter green. Beep. And we'll scry 2. Let's see. I mean, the land's kind of helpful, right? Not really. Let's put them both in the bottom. We're fishing for hand destruction or die right now. And this goes back. 3/4. We got the right amount of counters. All right, let's make 2 1/1s. And back he goes. And we add our counter. And that's all I got. Opponent concedes to that. All right, so we're against a bunch of artifacts. I think Disruptor Flute, an obvious add-in here for Tezzy. I think Thorn of Amethyst, even though I'm getting rid of this card when I finish this league, but I think it goes in here just to put an end to their shenanigans. I think Dreams of Steel and Oil hits artifacts. That seems good. And I think Karn Silex also pretty sweet. Oubliette, useless in this matchup. I think Anoint with Affliction is kind of not great in this matchup. Collective Brutality, they don't have that many instants and sorceries that I care about. Warping Whale sucked, but you know, like, that's just one card. Do I do Strategic Betrayal? Because they seem to be like swarming out creatures. These will say or Planeswalker, so I'm inclined to keep them in. Let's do Strategic Betrayal. We'll see if I'm wrong about that. Opponent says they're going to be on the play. Makes a lot of sense. This hand's a banger. I'm cutting this card too after the league, but you know, it's great right now. They're going to get their early creature out and I'll make them sack it. Maybe this is better than or worse than Anoint Affliction. So maybe I should have sideboarded this out. I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's just Factory Pass. All right, cool. We're going to Dreams of Steel and Oil them. I should wait until there's something in their graveyard for maximum efficiency, but I don't want maximum efficiency. I want to stop the combo deck. I guess I could have duressed first, but yeah, I probably should have duressed first, but that's okay. Let's hit the Knight. Live and learn on sequencing. We'll pass it up. The real reason we care about this though is because I do want to see what's in their hand. This land is awesome. I love that they're on this. They don't play their baubles now, or do we get to make them regret holding on to them? They're attacking me for 2 with their manland. That stinks. Not much I can do about that. Manlands are very good against this deck. All my sorcery speed things that I'm doing. What do we do this turn? I think tapped land, duress. Let's see their hand again. They drew a waste. Let's get rid of Urza's Bauble. Alrighty. They just have Mishra's Bauble and 3 lands, so I don't need to keep this open, and I'll pass it. I can eliminate Tezzeret if they don't immediately ult him when they play him, which I'm hoping they won't. Oh, we will find a use for Innocent Blood after all. One of these days I'll learn to make my token when I load it instead of waiting for the first spell that I kind of don't like to hit the stack before I make it. I'm gonna play Mishra's Bauble, put a counter on him. -3, maybe? Alright, reveal top card to opponent. Let's see what they saw. A swamp. Cool. Let's just get them. Buying some time. Those manlands are still going to hurt. Urza Saga is still going to hurt. We're just buying some time. We don't want them to get massive, you know. The last thing I want is I'm putting a counter on that Mishra's Factory. All right, now make a dude for me so I can use Innocent Blood. They did it. They did it. All right, cool. We love when the removal we forgot to sideboard out lines up against our opponent. Let's do this first because they may want to interact with it somehow if they can. But it gets around that one spell that gives protection. And creature type, wizard. Could pick zombie, but I'm more of a wizard guy. All right, let's see if they give us a construct. That would suck if they did. I hope they don't. They did. Curses. 1,000 curses. Hopefully you didn't just hear me sipping my boba there. Treated myself with boba tonight. And hopefully I treat myself with a 2-0 in this matchup because this seems like a matchup that I stack up well against. But like, you never know. Shadow Spear could turn the tide for opponent if they get more life than I have cards in library. Oh, that's not good. Big construct. I would love a board wipe. It's a 4/4. Grr. No such luck. So, I mean, I can just get to Muriel's graveyard and make that not attack for one more turn. Let's do that. Let's go swamp, play commander. Let's go to the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. We'll gain a life. Put it back in our hand. Play the commander. Oh. Do it again. Go to Scry 1. Oops. View top card library. There we go. Move that to the bottom. Goes back to our hand. Play commander. Go to the Twisted Caverns. Go back. Now the guy can't attack us. And then do I want to make 2 1/1s or do I want to reveal the top 2 cards in my deck next turn? I think I actually want to wait on this. So we'll have him enter. We'll scry 2. Oh, no. I just want to make 2 1/1s. Never mind. There's the Grim Tutor. Boop. Was that level 4? Yeah, so we have another counter. And then we will make our 1/1s and put them back. Let's see what opponent does. Let's see if they can win on the stack next turn. God, man, Acererak is so cool. Like, I just feel like this deck is really good. I think if I played it more tightly, I could be like 3-0 this league. 4-0 maybe. I don't know which game this is. Ghost Quarters. Good with me. Oh, one of the best cards in the entire game of Magic the Gathering, Retrofitter Foundry. Great card. Oh, you could sack Ornithopter to make a 4/4? Or to tap priority a billion times because that's so cool. Opponents living in the dream right now. I love when my opponents are living the dream like this, as long as they don't kill me with it. Right. Looking at the top 4 and getting 1 card, so they're tapping out, which is good for us. No Warping Whale to counter our Grim Tutor. I was worried about just walking into that, but I was going to do it anyway and hit the Mad Wizard's lair. So, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. All right, let's see what we got. Let's go. I think we hold out on Lake of the Dead. I don't even need it. Let's play the Grim Tutor. There you go, 3 life. Get our Relic of Legends. And then we'll play Swamp and put down the Relic of Legends. Good game. Good game. That one was fairly straightforward. Not the best matchup for our opponent. So that marks the end of our league. I'm very happy with this deck. I always am very happy with this deck. This deck is like my child. I've had it more or less since Acererak got spoiled. Just love Acererak as a card. And even when Relic of Legends didn't exist and you had to use Carnival of Souls, I was on that shit. I was playing like Staff of the Death Magus and Carnival of Souls Acererak combos back in the day. And it just makes me happy the deck's like actually really good now. Right now we're 3-1, which is hype. And I think we could have been 4-0 if I had played a little tighter. Not gonna lie, if I had just been a little better at this game. But ain't that the rub? And if I was already very good at this game, then I probably wouldn't enjoy it as much. So that's part of the story. It's part of the journey. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I know there's a lot of different variations of this deck out there. So if you have thoughts and opinions on the deck itself, let me know. Let me know what you think about it. I'm very happy with the build right now. I'm probably going to ditch Thorn of Amethyst out of the sideboard. I'm probably going to ditch Innocent Blood out of the main board, make a few other swapperoos and changes. I think Tiny Bones Joins Up should be in the main. I'm kind of tempted to switch around Oubliette into the sideboard as well, just because it's a great card when it's good, but it seems to be something that I board out in nearly every matchup. I'd love to hit a commander-centric deck with an Oubliette, but it just doesn't always line up that way. I mean, like, I've used it to great success in the past. I know it's a great card. It just seems that I'd rather have a game 2, game 3 against a deck that I know it's going to hit versus game 1, where sometimes it's just an overcosted sorcery speed removal piece. So that's just another thing to remember with this deck, is my removal has to line up really well against a lot of things. I can't be playing niche stuff. Even Oubliette is too niche. So just a cool little thing. I think all-star card in this deck for me is Blast Zone. Freaking love Blast Zone. I've won so many games because of Blast Zone. Absolutely huge fan of it, not just in this deck, but in a lot of other decks. I think it's a criminally underplayed card in decks that want the game to go long. So get yourself a Blast Zone in your control decks, everybody. Just trust me. Just do it. Another card that's going to be added in is I don't know why I'm not on Buried Ruin. That must be an oversight. So we're going to be getting rid of Malakir Rebirth, and we'll be putting in Buried Ruin as well to get back the Relic of Legends when it gets milled or destroyed. So that is more or less what I'm thinking about doing for changes. I'm overall just very happy with this deck. Very pleased. You'll probably see me playing more of it in the future, perhaps at more serious leagues and events. Not that the weekly Tiny Brawl isn't serious, but people be testing out stuff. People be doing interesting, spicy things sometimes. So you don't always get the high octane mecha competitive matches where it's like, you're up against Rocco, you're up against Light Paws, you're up against Is It Control, you're up against Blue Black plus color control, Leovold or Anamanatu or Dakin or something like that. Like, those are games you get every once in a while in the league. Maybe like probably like 2 out of every 5 matches is up against a like top tier super sweaty deck, but you get a lot of people trying out to see if they can make a new top tier super sweaty deck, which is why the monthly leagues are a little bit more competitive. But we love the weekly leagues. That's all I really have time for. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. I don't know what deck I'm playing next time. We had like a nice little spread. We started with the control, then we went to aggro, now we're on combo. Maybe I will play some mid-range soup next time. I think we'll play some mid-range soup next time. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on some mid-range soup.
Thanks for watching the video. If you're interested in supporting the channel, please consider checking out the tokens I make over on Etsy. There's over 100 tokens available, but if you don't see something you're looking for, don't hesitate to reach out in our Discord, as I do custom orders.